rumors are circling about a possible fight between Kamaru Usman and Jack Maladella fella, Weller, JDM for short, at welterweight, and this should be this. It would be a fucking absolute banger if the UFC could make this happen. Jack Maladella fella coming after that win against Gilbert Burns, impressive win, scrambled out of Gilbert Burns' ground control, ended up finishing Gilbert Burns while Gilbert was still recovering himself from the ground. And Kamaru Usman coming off that controversial fight against Khamzat Chimaev, in which people say that Usman arguably won the last 2 rounds. I would agree with them. I think Usman won that fight, but it was a competitive fight, and Usman came off of a 1 week notice. So this would be a really good fight. I feel like both, this is definitely for who gets a title fight next after what the fuck is his name? Shavkat. After Shavkat goes up against Bilal, who's next will probably be the winner of this fight. I think this is a banger. Like I said, I had to think about who would win when I saw the news about this fight possibly happening. When you really think about it, I don't know. I gotta go with Usman. The guy is just too fucking good. Jack Maladella, he's coming up. This guy is fucking on the come up, beating everybody, tough as fucking nails. You saw that against Gilbert. I think he's gonna be the same way in this fight. I think he's gonna be tough. I think he's gonna be able to eat a couple heavy shots that Usman's going to throw at him. But I ultimately think Usman's going to take Jack Maladella to the ground and hold him there. Gilbert, tried to and kind of did a shit job at it, but Gilbert was winning the fight, or at least I believe so. I feel like Gilbert was, I feel like Gilbert was kind of holding his own on the feet. I don't think he was beating Jack on the feet, but I feel like Gilbert was able to bring the fight to the ground when he really wanted to. And I think Usman's going to be able to do the same and ultimately do it a lot against JDM. I think Usman's going to be able to take JDM to the fucking ground. Keep JDM there. Maybe take the back if he wants to. Maybe not. Maybe it'll just be a series of takedowns that Kamaru Usman's going to be able to get. And then JDM will have to fight to his feet. But I don't think JDM's going to be able to scramble and, end up piecing up Kamaru as he gets back up from the ground as well. I don't think the same shit that happened when JDM fought Gilbert Burns is going to happen in this fight. I think Kamaru's ultimately going to win off of ground control. I think Kamaru's going to win by decision. I think JDM, I think he's going to use his boxing. I think he's going to be able to hit Kamaru a lot, as Colby did when Kamaru and Colby Covington fought. I think it's going to be shades of the Colby Covington Kamaru Usman fight. I think that's what it's gonna be like. Call me fucking crazy, but I think that's my fucking prediction. I think it's pretty right. My track record's not looking too bad as of late, but this should be a good fight. JDM, again, rising star. I think this won't be like too much of a blemish on JDM's career because Usman is truly one of the greats. I think Usman wins this fight and then he goes for the belt again. It doesn't matter if it's Shavkat or if it's Bilal again. I think Bilal is gonna win. I'll give you guys a full video on the Shavkat Bilal fight and tell you guys who's gonna win that one. But in terms of this fight that's in talks, I don't know if it's gonna happen for real, but it's in talks. I think Usman's got it. JDM again it's not gonna be an easy night out for Usman at all. But I think Kamaru, if he really fucking grinds to get these takedowns and bring the fight to the ground, where I think he will need to do, I think he needs to bring this fight to the ground because, JDM's boxing isn't shit. His defense isn't shit. He's aware, and I think he'll be able to piece Usman up a little bit. So I think Kamaru needs to bring this fucking fight to the ground and win it on the fucking ground. I think it's going to be open and fucking shut for Kamaru Usman. JDM will make his comeback eventually, but I think this is where JDM's rise ends. All respect to him. I'm a JDM fan as well, but I'm more of an Usman fan, and I feel like Usman, this is a perfect story for Usman to get back to his belt. He received a lot of hate while he had his belt, but now everybody's so fucking nostalgic all of a sudden for the Kamaru Usman reign. So it's coming back. I'm a full-time believer in it. I think if they make this fight happen, it'll be great for Usman to make his case to get his belt back, and hopefully Leon Edwards never makes it back to challenging for a fucking belt ever again and gets demoted to the PFL. No hate on Leon Edwards. Fully kidding there. I just fucking hate what he did to Kamaru Usman. I'm still very much pissed about it. Anyway, what the fuck do you guys think about this fight and who wins? Let me know. What do you fucking think, motherfucker?